We are the people only after doing graduation to get into our job, first job, or get into whichever profession we want to go. We only or I only face some challenge. Rest all are going through the smooth journey. So today we are having special guest and we are going to just go through her journey. What exactly means after graduation, getting into the first job, what exactly she faced, and most important, what exactly she implemented to overcome with that situation. So let's welcome Sunita Chowdhary. So welcome Sunita to our talk show.
Thank you so much, Upendra, and good evening to everyone. And thank you so much for this wonderful introduction.
Yeah. So Sunita, just as the tagline, what you have written, purpose coach, right? So before I'll go a little bit deep into your journey after your schooling, graduation, up to the first job you started, what exactly can you please share with us what the purpose coach is and a little bit brief?
Yes, sure. Almost 90% of the world consider their life with lack of meaning and happiness. And there are only two fundamental reasons for this. One is that they don't know what I'm good at, or they lack commitment. So the purpose coach is one who identifies the client's potential, their personality, the passion, their core values, and guides them to achieve their goals.
Okay, great. So yeah, brief idea means whatever potential person professional have, who are just going to just means help them to just go into the maybe different level or just to know potential, what exactly the real potential they have.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Now coming back to again, the purpose of this talk show is to just go through the swan part of our career, or mainly once we are starting our professional career, maybe graduation, because after graduation only we all are just going to look for the job. Okay, can you please share a little bit your journey, maybe after schooling, after 10, what exactly is you went through, the challenges till in the first job? So a little bit brief on that, please.
Yes, sure. I'll give you a brief introduction about myself. I have been born and brought up in a very loving and protective environment. My father retired as a general manager in a company, and my mother is a housewife. I would say that I am the product of my upbringing. My mother, she ingrilled discipline, and my father, he taught me to dream big, be human, be simple, and be focused. I was an average student throughout my life, but observant. I did my master's in computers. I've worked for 15 years as a teacher, principal, financial advisor, entrepreneur, before realizing my passion of coaching and mentoring. And here I am today in front of you as a purpose coach. So, this is just a brief introduction. And if I talk about my struggles, the idea of speaking to a large audience on a stage used to scare me. I used to feel uncomfortable. I was switching from one job to another. I was earning money, but I was not enjoying my work because I was unaware that you need to follow your passion to have a fulfilled life. And the biggest challenge was to balance my personal and professional life along with my self transformation journey. And I tell you, this struggle was actually nerve wracking because, but my one decision of investing in myself changed my life 360-degree. I enrolled in for self development courses. From which I learned to strike a balance between my personal and professional life. I used to get up early in the morning and dedicate 3 to 4 hours to educate myself. And that decision, started showing results. And I'm proud to say that I did not compromise on that at all. And after 2 years of hard work, I started traveling also to deliver talks. And now I'm in a good space, and I'm about to publish my first book also. So this was
Wow.
a
No, great, Sunita. So thanks for sharing. And coming back a little bit deep into, see, we have done, suppose 10 class done, 12 done. After that, we are coming, what you said that you BTech in computer science, whatever graduation you have done. Can you please say that stage means why you choose computer science? What was going on and what exactly you have just thought of after graduation? What exactly? So that phase, can you please just recall and share with us what exactly
yes,
was going on? And
yes,
yeah,
sure. I'll be very honest. Why I chose computers was because, herd mentality. In those times, I'm talking about 1997, 1999, when I was in school. That time, that was dominated by. I mean, computers have started dominating the industry, but people were not very sure about it. My, what my there was an advertisement in the newspaper, and my sister got that advertisement, and she said, you have to do this course. I said, okay. So I just did it because computers, everyone knew that computers are going to boom in coming years. So this is how I got into computers, and I'm so thankful to her that because of her I got into it. But yes, as I said, that one was the herd mentality. I did it, but later on I realized that this is not something which I want to pursue for long. And then that's why I switch over from computers to teaching. I was an IELTS trainer also. I was marketing head in a company, and as I said that before, I realized that no, this is not something which I wanted to do. I have to do something else. So
yeah,
then the coaching and mentoring started.
yeah, that's great. And that exactly, this is not only, it's you, that means Sunita's journey. This is the situation till today when I used to speak to the people, the students or the professional, they have done mechanical engineering, they are into IT. So it's not that one way around, it's the other way around also. So keeping in mind any number of situation like what you were, that you did computer science graduation, BTech in computer science, and then you just went to little bit different, maybe started with teaching, then XYG different domain. Now coming back to the same situation, many students are there right now, even just about to pass. What exactly the suggestion as per you? Because if you think yourself that time and you want to choose, so what exactly suggestion you would like to give to them who is into computer science or any specific domain, but they want to switch as per their own what their heart is saying? So what suggestion from Sunita to those guys?
Right. See, firstly, I would like to tell everyone that follow your passion. Do what you love doing, right? One should not have a herd mentality कि my friend is doing और parents ने बोला है या relatives pressure डाल रहे हैं या parents या siblings जो कर रहे हैं. You should follow your heart, what you love doing. So that is the main thing, because this will take you a long way. Otherwise what will happen is आप कर तो लोगे किसी के pressure में. Parents are doctors, they want you to become a doctor, but you want to become something else. And in that pressure you will definitely crack the NEET exam, you will become a doctor, but after few years you will not enjoy. because you were not passionate about it. You did it, but there'll be a आपके दिमाग में हमेशा रहेगा कि this was not something which I wanted to do. So one advice I would like to give everyone, that follow your heart. Just see कि what you love doing. What is that one thing which you can do it for free also? So that is one advice which, yeah.
So यहाँ पे Sunita, again, a number of students comes to me, sir, I want to do job. Now, they have already invested lakhs of rupees in their education. Their parents just already invested, maybe say, for example, computer science. But they don't like it. As per your suggestion, we all should follow our passion. Okay. So, one idea you gave कि जो काम आप करो बिना पैसा लिए भी कर पाओगे, just that you can just do, that you can treat your passion, right? Apart from that, any other way to find out your passion? Can you just give a little bit more as per your understanding? Because passion, मेरे को पता नहीं है क्या है passion, कैसे ये करूँ? So any little more thought on.
Absolutely. See, passion is something which you love doing. जब आप कुछ काम कर रहे हो, कब टाइम जा रहा है, आपको खाने सोने की भी आपका मतलब पता नहीं कि टाइम कब चला गया, कब भूख लग रही है पता नहीं. So the work which you love doing is passion, right? And which is coming from within, जो आपको मजा आ रहा है करने के लिए. तो कुछ भी हो सकता है, anything for that matter. You may be good at painting, you may be good at singing, dancing. So जो आपको अंदर से आवाज आ रही है कि this is something I love doing, and when I do this thing I don't keep track of time. खाना पीना सब साइड में हो जाता है. And you should have a desire, not desire, I would say if you have a burning desire to do something. So that is one thing which you should look at. जैसे मैंने बोला, एक दो क्वेश्चंस आप अपने आप से पूछिए, लाइक कौन सी ऐसी चीज है जो मुझे अच्छी लगती है, चाहे वो गेम खेलना ही हो, for that matter, right? And but you have to really give a thought. There is a difference between hobby, interest, and passion, right? And of course, there are people who are passionate about it, but can you take it professionally? Can you take that professionally and earn money? Because ultimately we all have to earn money and take care of our family. So if you so if you do something which you love doing it, then definitely you'll be satisfied. By end of the day, you should be happy what you are doing.
Okay, great. Now, you started, after graduation, you started the teaching line, right? And I know, being a computer science graduate, you started teaching. Definitely, it's not that easy. Instead of going to be in core IT sector, just choosing the teaching what maybe you are liking that time. Question here is, as I mentioned, it's not as easy. What all are the thought going on, and how you overcome with that? It may be suggestion from your relatives, maybe friends, maybe you yourself.
Okay, so I'll tell you, my life actually journey demanded that to be a teacher, because I'm married from a defense background person. So we being posted in different stations, I had no other option to pick up a job. So that's why I started teaching, and I was a computer teacher, right? So that was a chance, because I wanted to do something. I didn't want to just sit at home. So I thought, why not teaching? So it's a noble profession. So why not? Whatever knowledge I have, I wanted to give that knowledge to children. So that's how my journey, that transition from the IT company to a school happened, because I had no other.
Yeah. So depending on the situation, you have to choose this. There were no options, so no obvious who is saying what. That doesn't means you love teaching also, and though it was a computer, so as such, it was not that tough for you to make decision. Okay, let me just do teaching, and after that you just went to that. Now, question to you again here is, again, whatever question I'm asking, I used to just get these questions from my students who are on that junction. Okay, so next immediate question related to that is, what is your thought that you have learned some subject, but though you are just teaching computer only, but somebody wants to just go into the altogether different domain. So how you takes this particular decision if somebody is just not liking the subject he already just passed and wanted to go into the altogether different domain? So question is, what is your suggestion if somebody wants to go into that? Is it okay, or he should just pursue on that only? So what exactly your take on that?
See, why not? If your calling is something else, if you are from a science background, but later on you discover, that you love history, why not? If later on you discover that you want to be a counselor, why not? It's never too late. The whole thing is that one should be happy doing what you are doing to have a fulfilled life. It's your life, right? So I know initially there is a lot of pressure from the family, from parents, from siblings. But I'm telling you, if you are committed, if you are serious about your decision, your life, your career, then your family members also support you. Yes.
Okay, thanks. And yes, again, let me conclude whatever last 10-15 minutes we have discussed. And what the common question, again, I'm getting on the base of that, I'm just asking right now with Sunita, if you have just done graduation in any stream and you are not liking that, don't think, okay, I have invested 4 years and so much money, whether I'm going to enjoy that domain or not, whether I'm going to earn money from that domain or not, I have to stick to that. That is totally wrong. Whatever is past is past. You have done it, it's okay. If you are enjoying something else, getting good money also, just switch it and enjoy rest of your career or life. Because
Absolutely.
the reason is, sir, I have done my graduation in core stream, mechanical, but I'm getting only 10,000, but I don't want to switch. Are you enjoying the work? No. Still, I want to stick to that. Why? Because I have invested 4 years. Money also. So that is totally wrong thing. You can easily shift from whichever you love doing and start getting more money also. If so, now coming to next section, Sunita, coming back to the same the question what we started with, the term called purpose coach. Can you please just give a little bit more detail, like what is is there any basic qualification for this particular learning, or which all of the age group people can just come to you, approach you to get help? So what exactly the outcome you are going to give, and what is the prerequisite? Little bit detail about that purpose coach.
Right. See, as I said, that purpose coach is one who identifies your potential and he makes a roadmap for you. The age limit, I work with teenagers starting from 13 years till 18. Then there's an age group from 18 to 30, and then from 30 to 45. Right?
Okay.
There is no prerequisite that you have to do any qualification for this. Anyone can join this, because this is basic. If you know what you are good at, if you know your potentials, then it becomes easier for you to take decisions for yourself, right? So I have the intensive 4 to 6 week program,
Okay.
which is called Discover My Core. and which has a award-winning Make It Happen framework, where I help individuals to understand themselves first, their environment, then the exactness of their dreams and aspirations, and then I integrate it with their capabilities and create a roadmap for them. And this each roadmap will be further divided into a few actionable events and activities, and with their outcomes. So this is how my program works.
Okay. So, Sunita, here, as a parent, suppose I have two daughters. One is 14-year-old, right? And I just came to know about, I know what you are doing. I came to know about a little bit more detail right now. So, I'll just send or enroll my daughter to your program. In 4 to 6 weeks, what you mentioned, what I can expect in her, if you can just give a little bit more with example. You
Yeah.
said maybe strategy, maybe strength or something. So if this is the situation, what exactly I can expect?
Right. See, whenever somebody approaches me, first I talk to that person, and I, understand their thought process and
Mhm.
their journey. What are they doing? What is their live life, and where they want to reach? See, what Purpose Coach does is, let's say you are here right now, and this is your unlived life. We have to bridge this gap between the lived and the unlived life, right? So, what is their aspiration? What is their dreams? Fine, they want to become, successful, they want to earn so and so money, but what is stopping them from doing that? What is their current thought process? So that I identify. We check what potential they have, and then according to their potential, their core values, their belief systems, which they have imbibed from the childhood, then we assess everything. Then I make a roadmap for them. Yes, if you want to reach here, how we can bridge this gap.
Okay. So here you are trying to mention something in the change in the pattern or something. So what exactly we can expect as a pattern, changing the pattern, and can you please just give a little bit
Yes,
detail on
yes.
that?
See, our thoughts impact our life in a big way, I would say. And if they are not aligned to our actions, which will help us to achieve our goals, then we definitely need to change them. So, as a purpose coach, I identify the personality of an individual with their thought process, what is their belief system, what is stopping them to take a leap in the personal and professional life. And then, as I said, I create a roadmap for them, which is converted into actionable goals. See, the mindset undergoes a complete transformation in this course, and I do the complete hand holding. And this is how an individual is empowered to lead a fulfilling life. See, after all, it all starts about the way you perceive yourself. So we work on ourselves, first, and then,
Okay,
yeah.
good. So here is the one question from Pradeep, a little bit different than what exactly we are talking. I want to become a purpose coach. Okay, so what exactly kind of mindset? How much time I have to invest, and is time, money? What exactly? So, can you give some idea what exactly the process of becoming a purpose coach?
Yes, the process is, as I said, it's a 4 week to 6 week course. 4 weeks for teenagers, and from 18 to 30 it's 5 weeks, and from 30 to 45 it's 6 weeks course.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
I
no. The question was a little bit. Sorry to interrupt you. Question is a little bit. Suppose I want to be purpose coach. I want to just the profession what you are doing right now. I want to become that. So that little guidance he is just referring to.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. When you'll come to me that you also want to become a purpose coach, right?
Okay.
Let's say you have come to me and you want to become a purpose coach. Now, first I'll see your bio. First, I'll talk to you. Where are you right now? Why you want to become a purpose coach? See, coaching is something very different. Teaching is different, and coaching is different. So first, I'll make you understand what coaching is. Right? Coaching is something. Let's take an example of Sachin Tendulkar.
Mhm.
He used to play good cricket, but he needed a coach. Coach is for someone who wants to grow in life, who is already here and who wants to reach here. So coaching is for that person. So there are many people who come to me and they say that they also want to become a purpose coach. So yes, I have a framework for them as well, and anyone can be a coach.
Okay, so the answer for him is basically Sunita can help you to become purpose coach also. So it's not only for teenager. If you are interested, you can just connect with them and they
Absolutely,
will be happy to.
absolutely.
Yeah. So next, we are just talking about the coach and coach. So here, the little bit related question here is right now in your profile also I've seen it's a mentor. Okay. So passionpreneur mentor or mentoring. So what exactly Sunita's thought on the mentorship? How it is going to impact anybody's career life from a mentorship and due to mentorships? Your thought on this? Because few year back I was not aware with what is all about mentorship program or mentor and all. Okay, so
Right,
I want to just hear from you your thought on this.
right. See, as we progress through life, we are bound to require guidance. Our parents were our first mentors, and then teachers, then professors. The job of a mentor is to advise and counsel the mentee, right from the beginning until the goal is accomplished, because they have already walked through the similar path. So they know from their experiences the hurdles uh, which are going to come in their this path of success. And once you know about the obstacles, you can handle them more easily. So mentor will always do research on your behalf. He will integrate it with your capabilities and environment to get the best possible results for you. And I would say that mentors are they're like your accountability partners. They know your strengths, they know your weaknesses, they will never judge you, and they will know what kind of mindset you have, and then they nurture you accordingly. So, I mean, if you now you have asked question about mentors, so I would love to say that whatever I am today, I completely owe it to all my mentors. Starting from my parents, my teachers. I would like to know take the name also: Colonel Sunil Midda, Dev Garvi, Dr. Rakesh Arya, Nitish Gavre, and I'm very grateful to Almighty to introduce me to the right mentor at the right time.
Wow. So one of the statement what I just collected from you that mentor is means he knows what exactly your strength and weaknesses in advance. So they will be just helping you to fix whatever is weakness into the strength, and strength you might not be knowing. He or she will be saying, okay, these all are your strengths. So that is really great thought. Now, and again, few years back, same question was there with me: how to choose mentor? Because suppose somebody is listening very first time to you. Okay, mentor is important. So okay, parents and all those, they are definitely we have learned and they are mentor. But apart from that, how to choose mentor? Your advice.
As I already said, that mentor or a coach is someone who has already walked through the path where you want to reach. So you have to do a little research, because I wanted to be a coach. So I searched that who are the coaches in this industry, right? So then who is coaching what? There are many coaches in different domains. Like I wanted to be a mindset coach. So I searched that who all are coaches. Then I approached each one of them. And as I said, that I'm grateful to Almighty that I got introduced to, right mentor at the right time. Here, universe also helps you. Yes, if you are on the path, God will help you. God will show you the way. God will, uh, will give you a guidance on each and every step, and it will happen automatically. If you have a desire, and I would say a burning desire to do something.
Wow. So, to the audience, whoever is watching, maybe recorded, maybe live, how to find mentor? Simple step. What we learn or got from Sunita is, what do you want to become? Search for the person, professional who have already walked that path. Go meet him in person, or nowadays, suppose IT. We all are, I'm from IT, I'm helping person professional to become IT professional in the futuristic IT domain. So if you are searching or looking for something related to a specific domain in IT, go search in a LinkedIn. They should be having has walked that path, maybe 8, 10, maybe 15 years of experience in those lines. Check with him or her whether he is ready to help you or mentor you. If yes, you are on the right track and you are going to get the speed, because as Sunda mentioned, you don't know your potential. Your mentor will guide you to become that. So that is really great piece of advice, Sunita. Now,
Thank
coming
you.
back to the next, this is my personal question also, and I used to think, okay, if somebody, when I was about to pass my graduation, could have helped me or suggested me some personality or the mindset related books, it will be great. Or I could have been in different label altogether. So same way, any book you would like to suggest to the person professional who are watching this, so and which impacted you professionally or personally, go into the different label, maybe it's a mindset, maybe in your job or business, whatever you are doing. So your favorite book you want to suggest to the person professional.
Definitely, I have many favorite books, and it's very difficult to name few. But yes, since you have asked, so I'll definitely take a name of Start with Why, one of my favorite book by Simon Sinek, where I learned that we need to know why we do what we do. Second book, I would say Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, where I learned do uncomfortable things, then only you can move forward. 80%, the third book is 80% mindset and 20% skills from my mentor Dave Gadvi, where I learned that discipline is the key to success. Fourth book, I would say 10x rule by Grant Cardone, where
Wow.
I learned, yes, that the goal should be set much higher than you are comfortable with. And there are many books, Upendra, like Atomic Habits by James Clear, 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah, so Sunita, just one request out of that 4 or 5, whatever you mentioned, your top one. So whoever is watching, that at least they are not, suppose they are not book reader, at least they will go for one book. So out of this 5, please name one book and what you like most on that book.
See, all books are important. all books have different concept. We can't compare because 10x rule by Grant Cardone, I think
No,
you
your
also
favorite. That's what I said. With so many
yes,
books are there, and more book is to there. Means in your, you can just speak. But given a choice, one you have to choose right
okay.
now
So
for
to
our
start with, for the
audience.
young generation, for the teenagers, or for the young people who want to start reading, I would suggest Atomic Habits by James Clear, because it all starts from habits. Habits actually makes you. So if you know how to create a good habit, then it will be easier for you to read and understand other books. So Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Okay, so the conclusion is atomic habit. If you are not book reader, at least, and if you are maybe about to start your career or just started career also, it's one of the great book. It will totally shift your thought process. Maybe small thing you have to made is on the daily routine change and see the magic. What Sunita have just suggested. Now, as per though you are already dealing with or helping the teenager and going, so the advice point of view, what is your advice for those teenagers as far as their future maybe career study is concerned?
Uh, okay, so see, firstly, dream big. Start asking yourself what you really want. As I said, try to imagine your ideal life and then make it your goal to arrive in your destination, because it's easier to navigate your life when you know exactly what your heart desires. Another thing I wanted to say is that be consistent with your actions, no matter how small they are. And always remember that Rome was not built in a day. When you take consistent and regular action, you will definitely reach your goal. Follow your passion. Do what you love doing. Because in the in our talk, I've been talking about passion a lot. And lastly, I want to say that don't afraid of failures. They are actually not failures. They are your experiences, which will help you to achieve your goals. So these were the two, three things which I want to,
Oh, wow.
convey.
Yeah, so yeah, great piece of advice. And almost we used to hear from different sources. Right now, just I'm hearing from you, people, whoever is watching this or will be watching future. But these are the key point for any success, any domain, any area. If you are going to ignore this, maybe as a teenager or as a means mid-career or whatever in business, everywhere these are the key. So big dream with consistent action. Don't get afraid with failure. That's it. What exactly the conclusion what we got from Sunita. So
Absolutely.
thanks a lot, Sunita, for whatever this the piece of advice based on your own experience and till now you are whatever you are doing because this what the kind of service you are doing or your maybe it's your dream right now you are already started enjoying it and that's what it's a real new thing for me at least purpose coach the term is totally new and definitely it is going to change the base of our society because there are so many different level of struggle challenges our kids are going through so definitely whatever these action, these help you are just doing for our society. It's a really great job. So that's it for today, everyone. And once again, in another episode, we are going to come with another wonderful guest. And the whole purpose again is to give you clarity, guidance, because we all used to think, okay, I'm only struggling everybody have their own piece of challenges now how you are going to overcome with this That is the whole purpose of this. So that you are not alone. We all are in the same boat. We need to learn how to overcome that situation and to go to the different level in career, profession, whichever domain we are. So see you soon and goodbye.